Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
You serious?
Hey, how are we doing, guys? I hope you like this new style of video, this PvPE kind of thing I'm testing out. This culmination of 20 hours of grinding, what that would look like in terms of the fights that I get and the money that I make. So a bit of PvP, a little bit of information at the end here. Let me know if you guys like it. And also, do not act like I did towards that calm bomber. Now, normally the steps that I take when a calm bomber is present, and the steps that you should be taking is, first of all, just politely ask them if they don't mind finding another rotation or another server, because you're grinding here and you've got this much time left on your loot scroll. You'll actually find that if you're polite, it usually works. For me anyway, it's usually worked. However, there are cases it doesn't. In those cases, you should either just stay grinding on top of him and ask a guild if there's a rotation freeing up soon, and switch over if there is. If not, you just grind with him. That's your scroll is already wasted at that point, so there's no point of giving in and letting them quote unquote win unless you can go win somewhere else, right? So you just grind on top of them, and the most I've had to grind on top of someone is about 40 minutes, and then they left. So it does work, but it is time out of your day. Anyway, so the culmination of the 20 loot scrolls, we got 11 distos, 42 precision crystals, 590 dust, over 1,000 weapon and armor stones each, 14 of these black star crystals, we got 512 trace of origin, pure forest breath, a massive pure magic, which I don't have a price for because you can't really sell it, so I'm not including that in the calculations. And we got about 159,000 trash and like 5,000 and change of the secondary trash that isn't worth that much. But all in all, the gross profit from these 20 hours is 5.5 billion, and it's just under 5 billion silver after tax. So that's pretty good for 20 hours of work. But just a couple of things that I'm going to be carefully selling, which I suggest everyone should do in Star's End, is distos. I'm just listing like 2 at a time at max. It slowly sells. Doesn't take that long before they do sell, so that's how I'm getting rid of these. And pretty much same concept with these black star crystals, like 2 to 3 to 4 at most at a time. Just list them a little bit, because if you do people start mass listing these, it's actually not going to be worth making at all. It's going to be a detriment, so you'll be losing silver. You have to be very careful and pay attention to the price of the Forest Furies, the selling price of your crystal, and I mean to a lesser extent the crit crystal price, but that's usually not too bad. So just a few things you guys should keep in mind there. So now if we're looking at the 1 hour average of this 20 period, we can see that every hour we're getting roughly half a disto, so every 2 hours we're basically getting one. And BMCs we're getting about 2.1 an hour. Spirit Dust is around the 30 mark. The Weapon and Armor Stones are both around 54 to 55. The Black Star Crystals is a 70% drop chance in the hour. So basically every like 3 hours you get a couple. You get 2. Trace of Origins, a little over 25 an hour. And then massive Pure Magic and Pure Forest Breath are super rare. So if you see them, you see them. And trash, I was getting about 8,000 trash an hour with the yellow loot scroll. That's pretty good. Normally I'm in about 8.2, 8.3, but obviously there was some sessions that I was interrupted in a little bit, so my average is a little bit lower than what I'd normally pull if I'm uninterrupted. But that's still pretty good. That's just 123 mil an hour here just from the trash, and it'd be a little bit higher normally if you weren't interrupted. So all in all, we're looking at 272 million silver per hour was the average I had gross, which is just under 250, 249 million silver an hour net after tax if I was to sell everything to the central market. Anyway guys, I hope this video was enjoyable. If you want to see more stuff like it, please let me know and I'll get working on it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.